recognized in debate.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I truly appreciate that. Let me just say this. I want to talk about the faces of the young people that I deal with every day. Those that, for some reason, I've been hearing parents and people be blamed for young people coming here. But how about those that don't have any parents? How about those that were sent because the crisis was so deep where they were located at, and this was their only hope, their only chance? And imagine students that come to school, and when they come to school, these young people not only do well in the classroom, not only they thrive in the classroom, they've got full-time jobs. They go to bed 2, 3 in the morning. They put in the sacrifice, the hard work. And these students are the students that graduate from high school with honors, some of the best students you'll ever meet. They're committed and they're dedicated to do well because they were given a chance in this country. I can't call that criminal. I can't call it criminal when somebody was told there's 2 little young children that are here. They don't have any parents. They don't have any family. And then that person take on the responsibility and the challenge to say, I will stand in the gap for the parents. I will stand in the gap. This is an American that does that. This is an American person that made a decision that they'll take on 2 children of their own, and they'll allow those children to come here and do well in school and thrive in school and be exceptional young people. I'll say this as we have this conversation and this dialogue. There are a whole lot of young people that are in schools today that have made a commitment and they're dedicated to strive and do well. They're not criminals. They're not committing any crime. They want education like everybody else. Like I saw some 4th graders come here and they talked about a 4th grade vibe earlier today. They were nice. They were polite. They were great young people. They're going to get a chance. They're going to get an opportunity. But I think everybody, these people are already here. Imagine 12 years of an education, $8,000 a year, close to $100,000 that was spent on some people that got an education investment that was made. But think about what happens with that investment. Those same young people that came here that we invested, they got an education, they went to college, they got a degree, they took on jobs, they started working from 18 and beyond. And their return on the investment is millions of dollars. Let's take a look at it. We're talking about a financial burden to the state of Florida, but imagine these people that come back and they return the investment made on them in education, and they're thriving and they're doing things in their community. They're making their communities better. Let's think about those young people that are out here, that are here. Imagine you're in a school and there's a student and they went through an earthquake and they're here and they got here. And every time the bell rings or they see a group of people, they think about that earthquake. What happened? They lost their family in the earthquake. They're here now. And they come and they work hard and they become the best student in the class. They become the best student at the institution. Imagine those young people. I just want us to think. I want us to consider as we decide to do this. Just consider the children. Let's just think about the children. Let's think about the children that have no parents, that have no family, that nobody's going to come and be involved and engage in. Is it their fault? Is it their fault that somebody that made a sacrifice that said, you know what, if you come to the place where you can have a dream, you'll have an opportunity to dream that. We're not pushing for anybody. If you're a criminal, you've got to be dealt with like a criminal. That's not what this is about. This is about some young people that here with us every day. They're already here. And we're not talking about anybody else coming over. We're talking about people right now that's in our classrooms that are colleagues of other students. We're talking about some young people that are working with teachers that care and love them, that are passionate about them. We're talking about their friends. We're talking about people in our school right now that are so frightened, so scared. Is somebody going to come pick me up? I don't have the documentation. I'm talking about young people that come into my office and they begin to cry. They're in tears. The reason they're in tears, they say, Mr. Principal, I've done everything I could. I've done well in school. I thought I'd have an opportunity to go ahead and go to college. I don't have the finance. I just told you they worked 8 hours a day. They come to school full-time in the morning. They go to bed 2, 3 in the morning, barely get some rest. They do it every day. Some of them do it 7 days a week because they got to have pay for where they're living at because they have nobody to provide any type of financial support. Those are young people I came by to this evening to come to talk to you about. I didn't come and talk to you about some young people that are some type of gang or committing some type of crime or doing federal. No, that's not what I came out here to talk to you about tonight. I came to talk to you about a young people that have dreams like all the other young people in this country and this state. Please, let's think about these young people. Let's think about the opportunities. If we allow them to have it, we'll get a return on investment. I know we talked about finances. I know we talked about a good business deal. These young people that are here in our communities, immigrant children, I think they're a great investment. And I think you get a bigger return on your investment, 10 times the amount that we spend here in the state. Let's look at that. And I just want to remind you, and I want to tell you, let's just consider. Let's consider the children. Thank you very much. Consider the children.